Hi, welcome to Center of Excellence in Electric Mobility, established at GITAM University, Bangalore campus. As a part of this lab facility, it is fantastic to bring out all the equipment and infrastructure that we have created to train people in the areas of electric mobility. Let me give you a quick walkthrough to give you an understanding of what lab that we have established here. So let me start you with the smallest element of the lab, is that the cell testing and characterization unit. As a part of this facility, we can characterize the number of cells over this number of channels. These characterization data will be very helpful in understanding the behavior and intrinsic nature of the cells. So this device helps the learner to gain a very clear, deep understanding of cells and the behavior of the cells. So it generates a lot of data. So once the data has been generated, the students can now utilize our kits that we have established here, which is called as Single Cell BMS Algorithm Development Lab. As a part of this test equipment or the learning lab, the students can utilize the data from the specific test cases and implement the algorithms as a part of the test equipment which is here. With the help of this equipment, the students get to learn how to develop MATLAB, Simulink, state-based algorithms, and then do all the type of mill testing, cell testing, and field testing, and then do an auto code generation and deploy the algorithms into the hardware. In extension to that, so as we have a single cell BMS, here we have the multi-cell BMS. With the help of multi-cell BMS, we'll be able to connect the BMS for the battery pack. With the battery pack, there are a number of cells, and you can read the voltages, temperature, current, and you can perform more advanced algorithms such as cell balancing, implementation of Kalman filters or excellent Kalman filters, or any type of algorithm that can be implemented and then tested with the real simulation of load. So as a part of this test facility, we have a battery pack, we have the BMS, and we have a bidirectional power source. So you can charge the battery and you can also discharge the battery. With the help of this process, you can emulate any of the road conditions and then replicate them so that your algorithm can be verified and validated as a whole process. In continuation to that, we also have a pack testing machine. There you will be able to test and characterize the battery pack. We have given two battery packs and also a test machine in the PC and a complete unit. So the learners can study the nature of the battery. Maybe if there's a balancing issues in place, or what is the achievable capacity because of limitations. They can also configure the BMS and then conduct the parameter settings to conduct the tests in place. So they get to know at the battery pack level what will be the output capacity and its performance of the pack itself. Here we have the facility to manufacture a small battery pack with the help of a spot welding machine. So we have given several number of cells in place together that helps the learners to manufacture batteries within the lab facility itself. In extension to this, it's mostly what I covered is the cells and the batteries and BMSs and pack manufacturing. Here we have the complete Powertrain setup. As a part of this setup, we call it as a vehicle on bench. When we say vehicle on bench, that means it has all the vehicle components on the bench itself. So we can showcase to the learner with a several number of experiments that how to conduct maybe a pre-charge test in a vehicle. How does the pre-charging function works to avoid the inrush current inside the motor controller, and then how to conduct the power on sequence, how to conduct the power off sequence, and also how to understand the motoring characteristics, how to understand the regenerative characteristics. And in several ways, the whole setup enables a learner to gain a practical insight and understanding on how to work overall on the powertrain. In continuation to this lab, so we have finally the test vehicle, the complete electric test vehicle with the chassis dynamometer in place. So here we have our test vehicle. So what we have done is that we have tapped the CAN messages of the vehicle, and then those CAN messages consist of the cell voltages, the temperatures, the current, and all of those functions in place. So with the help of the data, when you drive the vehicle, you can log all the information within our devices. That means you can run the vehicle on the road and then capture the data and save the data, so that the data will be useful for you to learn how the vehicle performance characteristics are, and to collect the drive cycles, and then come back here in the lab and do simulations for the system modeling in place. Also, to conduct an experiment in the lab itself, so we have given the dynamometer. which is an inertial dynamometer. As a part of this dynamometer, so we have the rollers, which replicates the vehicle inertia, and then we have connected all of these devices to the PC here, where you will be able to visualize the information of the wheel torque and also the vehicle speed and all of those characteristics. In such a way, with the help of this data, also the data that is coming from the vehicle, you'll be able to get a deeper understanding of the vehicle and its nature run together in place. As a whole lab facility will enable now for the students of the university to learn all the things in a more practical, hands-on and a fluidic way that stays in their head forever. And also the kind of tools and hardware that we have put in is also at the industry grade, so that the learner will get not only just a program and Arduinos, but also how to work with microcontrollers from NXP and a variety of other microcontroller manufacturers. And then the process of developing the software to a model-based design to a MATLAB and Simulink is also can be done with the help of these equipments. Though we can conduct a very typical experimental approaches with set of equipments in place, but also you can conduct a variety of research-oriented learning or a project-oriented learning in the part of some of our equipments also. So in this way, the lab will enable the university in creating an opportunity for students to take up the programs in place. And also in the future, in collaboration with the university, we will be coming up with a variety of accredited programs, and those programs will be available for people from other universities, other colleges, and most importantly, also for the industry as well. Thank you.